We'll use a clip remover tool like this. We'll punch in the tool in that spot right there to pull it outwards. There's the cover taken out. Behind the cover there is one screw that we need to take out using a Phillips screwdriver. There's the screw taken out. Now using the same tool we will take out the speaker cover which is right there. We'll punch in the tool in the corner to pull it outwards. Once it's pulled out from one edge, then we just have to punch in the tool on the other edges to completely pull it out. There's that cover taken out. Once the cover is out, behind the cover there is one more Phillips screw that needs to be taken out using a Phillips screwdriver. Second screw is out. Notice this is where we took out the second screw, and underneath right there is another cover that needs to be taken out. Using the tool we will pull out the cover first, and behind the cover notice there's that third screw that also needs to be taken out. Here we got the third screw taken out. Now we'll take out this cover for the speaker. We'll again be using the same trim remover tool to pull this cover outwards. Once the cover is out, notice it is attached with a small speaker and we have to take out the plug for that. And here notice there is that tab right there. We'll just need to press and hold that tab and then pull the plug outwards. There's the plug taken out. Just to show you guys one more time, this is that tab that I was talking about. Press and hold that tab and then pull the plug outwards. So we got the small speaker taken out as well. Now again we'll use a similar tool. We'll punch in the tool in that spot right there. Just like that, and then we will pull out the master window switch. We'll also punch in the tool on the right side corner to take it out completely. There it is, we got the master window switch pulled out. It has a big plug behind. We'll need to press and hold that tab of the plug and then pull the plug outwards. There it is, the plug is taken out, and that is how we take out the master window switch for this door. Now what we will do is, we will use a tool like this and we'll punch in the tool on the corner of the door panel from right here. Once the tool is half the way in, then we will just pull out the door panel using that tool. There you notice the door panel is pulled out. We'll also need to pull out from the other bottom side. There it is, you notice it is pulling out from this side as well, making sure it's also pulled out from the middle. There it's pulled out. Also pull it out from the side where we took out that small speaker. I noticed this side was a little more stiff and had to punch in a little more effort to pull it out completely. There you would see this side is completely taken down. Other side needs a slightly different approach. We'll grab the door panel and then slightly lift it upwards. There it is, just lift it upside and it will come apart. And we do not need to take out that white plug at all. We'll just leave it the way it is. Now we'll take out the inner door handle from behind. What we'll do is we'll grab it from the bottom like that and then just slightly pull it outwards. There we were able to take out the inner door handle. We don't need to completely take out these two connectors, just completely pull out the inner door handle. Notice this is going to be the final plug for the door panel. It actually has a tab right here. We'll need to press and hold that tab and then pull the plug outwards. Just like that, the plug is out. Just to show you guys one more time, there's that tab right here. Just press and hold that tab and then pull the plug outwards. With that final plug taken out, that wraps up the takeout of the door panel. Once the door panel is taken out, to take out the side mirror, we will start from the top right corner and we will need to take out this white cover. Notice there is an arrow sign right here. I'll punch in the metal clip remover tool towards that arrow and then pull that plastic cover outwards. There it is. Once that is taken out, you would notice from behind there are 3 screws that are supposed to be taken out and we will be taking them out one by one. I'll be using a tool like this. It's a ratchet wrench, an extension and 10mm socket. We will punch in the tool in that spot right there. We'll loose the screw with the tool first. Once the screw is loose, then we will pull out the socket wrench and then just unscrew it with the remaining tools. Once we reach to the very end, then we will just pull out the screw just like that. Be careful not to drop the screw while taking it out, and there's the first screw taken out. Similar way, we will take out the other 2 screws, punch in the tool first, unscrew it with the ratchet wrench. Once the screw is loose, then we take out the socket wrench and then just unscrew it with the remaining tools. In this process, just make sure you do not lose the screw while you are taking it out. There it is, we got the second screw taken out as well. Now you notice the third screw is actually behind the glass. This is where the trick part comes. So what we will do is we'll grab the plug for the master window switch and then plug it into the master window switch itself. Once we got the master window switch plugged in, we'll put the car on the ignition. We'll have to press the start button twice in this case to put it on ignition. You don't have to start the car, just the ignition mode is fine as well. Now we'll come back towards the door and then slide the glass down all the way till the very end. There we got the glass down all the way, and now you can see in that spot that screw is accessible. Yeah, right there. Once again we will punch in our tool, unscrew it with the socket wrench, then take out the socket wrench and unscrew it with the remaining tools. Once you notice the tool is not coming out anymore, that is the sign itself that the screw has been taken out all the way till the very end. And there you notice the third screw is also taken out as well. Now the side mirror also has a plug that also needs to be taken out, and that plug is right there. It has a tab on that corner, so press and hold that tab and then pull the plug outwards. Just like that, the plug is taken out. Facing from the front, notice there is a big black cover that also needs to be taken out from the bottom. Here I am pointing it out through an arrow. It is towards the bottom right corner of the door itself. I'll be using an impact gun and 10mm socket to take out all of those screws that are surrounding to it. First screw is out. Second screw is also out. At the bottom there are two more screws that we are supposed to take out. Once all the screws are out, now we'll just grab the cover and then slightly pull it outwards. Cover is out, but from top side, notice it is holding on to a plug right there. Here I'm using a clip remover tool to pull out the bracket of that plug. We'll be punching in the tool from the bottom and the top until it's completely pulled out. There you notice the plug is taken out. Main reason why we pulled out that big black cover is to pull out the harness of the side mirror itself, which is surrounded just like that inside the door. This harness is actually punched in like a knot, so we are doing this process to loose that knot and then take out the side mirror completely without holding on to anything. Here I'm trying to move the harness so that you could see how it's been placed there. So we will push the harness from top like that, and then from the bottom we just need to pull it outwards. Once pulled out all the way down, now we need to punch in the harness the opposite way so that we are good to pull out the side mirror completely. Now the final thing holding on to the side mirror is actually that white color bracket right there. That bracket actually has two tabs on the right and the left. Now before we take out that bracket right there, first make sure you're holding on to the side mirror just like that so that it does not fall. And then we will punch in long nose pliers to push that bracket which is holding on to the side mirror. So just like that, we were able to press the left side tab and it's loose from one end. Now we'll go ahead and press the right side tab until it's completely pulled out. Using the long nose pliers, we were able to press both of those tabs from right and left. Now from the other end, we will gently pull out the side mirror right there. While pulling out the side mirror, we notice it does have a long harness attached to it. Just be patient while pulling out that harness because it is a never-ending harness right there. That wraps up the takeout process for the side mirror. In case if you want to install the side mirror back, just reverse the steps of takeout and you should be fine. If this video helps you in any way, please consider liking this video and subscribing to our channel. Here are the list of tools used for this takeout.